On the Heavenly Spheres, Chapter 5, page 54. Rulership and sign associations. The sign position can also give more complex associations, such as spatial direction, like east, north, west, and south, or describe locations, such as a part of a house, a territory, a nation, etc. For example, a plane in Leo indicates in terms of the interior. What? For example, a plane in Leo indicates, in terms of the interior of a house, a fireplace or place where fire is present. Oh, it's a planet. It's missing the T. I was so confused. A planet in Leo. I almost just want to write the T in because that's funny. Planet. Okay. Um, so a planet in Leo indicates in terms of a house, inside a house, like the fireplace or where the fire is present, while Capricorn represents places near the ground or doorsteps. Just as with the planets, the signs are associated with various aspects of daily life. Each sign rules or is associated with the parts of the body, places, colors, plants, animals, etc. For this book, we've selected the associations with the most practical application. The remaining associations may be easily found in the majority of sources referenced. So this is going to be a lot of listing, which is why I'm going to go ahead and do it, just finish it up tonight because it's been a long night. But to list body parts. Particularly useful in medical astrology, these associations determine the place in the body subject to illness and also to determine birthmarks, blemishes in physical descriptions. Aries, we have the head, face, and ears. For Taurus, we have the neck and the throat. Of Gemini, we have the arms and the hands and the shoulders and shoulder blades. For Cancer, we have breast, bosom, ribs, stomach, and spleen. Of Leo, we have the heart, the back, and the spinal column. For Virgo, we have belly, intestines, and diaphragm. For Libra, we have belly button, kidneys, bladder, urinary systems for the purification of blood. Scorpio, we have genitals and anus. Sagittarius are thighs, buttocks, and muscles in general. For Capricorn, we have knees and black bile. For Aquarius, we have legs and ankles, also the circulatory system. And Pisces, it rules the feet and phlegm. And of note, I'm in a little astrology study club. We were just talking about Aquarius, and it rules the legs and the ankles. And your ankles, you have your second heart, which is your calf muscle, right, pumping the blood back up. The opposition to that is Leo, which is the heart. And I thought that was really cool that 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 just makes sense. Okay, physical appearance. There are particularly not there. These are particularly used to describe physical characteristics of people. They have practical applications primarily in natal, horary, and medical astrology. Following is a list of physiognomic traits of the sign which are relative to the rising sign and not to the sun sign. They may be modified by planets located in the first house or which aspect the ascendant. In this case, the planets add additional characteristics to the basic structure. For Aries, dry body, medium tall height, strong bones and limbs, wide shoulders, long face and neck, dark complexion, and thick eyebrows. For Taurus, we have short and full stature, large shoulders, wide forehead, big mouth, big eyes and big mouth, dark hair, and large hands. For Gemini, we have straight, tall body, long arms, but short hands and feet, dark hair, sanguine complexion, although darker. For Cancer, we have a short stature, larger upper body, pale complexion, dark hair, and small eyes. For Leo, we have above average stature, full body, large shoulders, but narrow chest, big round head. light curly hair, tan skin, and big goggle eyes. It says goggle. Big goggle eyes. Virgo, medium height, medium body, thin and harmonious, with a tendency to have short limbs, dark complexion, and hair. Like you thinking of like googly eyes? Like that you glue on to something that you want to have eyes? Okay. Scorpio. Strong, robust body, hairy, stocky, compact with slightly bowed legs, dark complexion, coarse hair, long face, and short neck. Sagittarius, above average height, robust body, harmonious limbs, pleasant face, long but full, tanned complexion, and light hair. And Capricorn, dry body, medium to short stature, long neck, narrow chest, dark hair, long and lean face, narrow chin. For Aquarius, we have stocky body, large, fleshier, strong, well proportioned, not too tall, long face, and a light sanguine complexion. For Pisces, we have a short stature, fleshy body, not very harmonious, a little curved, very pale complexion, not very, a little curved, and a large face. For spatial directions, these are used in horary astrology to find lost animals and people, thereby giving a general indication of direction they may have taken. For Aries, we have east. For Taurus, we have south by east. For Gemini, we have west by south. Cancer is north. Leo is east by north. Virgo is south by west. Libra is west. Scorpio is north by east. Sagittarius is east by south. Capricorn is south. Aquarius is west by north. And Pisces is north by west. For locations, locations are used in horary astrology to find missing objects, animals, or people. In this context, the signs describe the location. For Aries, we're going to be looking at outdoor places like pastures and stables. Outside. There's outside and no. Oh, some places are outside. Okay. Pastures and stables for small animals, recently plowed lands, or where bricks or lime have recently been burned, plowed or undulating fields. In the home, there it is. Roofs, ceilings, and plaster. Okay. For Taurus, outside, we have horse stables, isolated pastures, level hands, or recently trimmed lands where corn or wheat is planted. In the home, we have basements and low rooms. For Gemini, outside, we have elevations and mountains, barns, corn silos, high places. In the home, there's the walls and the plaster, wood lined walls, game rooms, safes, and chests. For Cancer, outside, we have the sea, large navigable rivers, springs, streams, wells, swampy lands, and banks, dikes. In the home, we have the basement, laundry rooms, and cisterns. For Leo, we have outside is going to be your forest, woods, places that are deserted, steep, rocky, inaccessible, and frequented by wild animals. Palaces, castles, forts, and parks. And in the home, it's going to be near chimneys or fireplaces. Excuse me. For Virgo, outside we're going to have cornfields, mounts of straw, barley or wheat, barns, places where malt and dairy are stored or manufactured. In the home, we're looking at the office, places with books and bookcases. For Libra, outside, we're looking at mountaintops, slopes, places of fresh air, sandy or gravel filled lands, falconry or hunting grounds, sawmills, cooperages, places near windmills, barns, isolated agricultural storage. In the home, we're looking at the upper rooms, the attics, chambers, and rooms within rooms. Rooms within rooms. I like that. Scorpio. Well, for outside, we're going to have swampy, muddy lands, quicksand, places used by crawling animals, gardens, orchards, wineries, tanks, and ruined houses near water. In the home, we're looking at the kitchen, pantry, and laundry rooms. Sagittarius. Outside, we're going to have the hills, the highest places around, stables for horses and cattle. And in the home, we're going to have the upper room near fire. For Capricorn, outside is the uncultivated lands with sharp shrubs, stacked dirt and manure, sheep pastures, cattle enclosures, wood or ship storage. In the home, we're going to have the low, dark places near the ground or doorsteps. For Aquarius, for outside, we're going to have elevated or non level places, newly excavated grounds, quarries or other places where minerals are extracted, wineries, and places near springs and fountains. In the home, we're going to have roofs, eaves, and high places. For Pisces, for outside, we're going to have watery lands or with springs, lakes, rivers, rich in animals and birds, water mills, moats. In the home, we're going to be looking at the wells, places near water, water pumps, and reservoirs. For country and regions, these rulerships are primarily used in mundane astrology to determine the location of events. Just as in the case of planets, one should remember that these associations are very ancient and they do not always coincide with the current boundaries of nations. Additionally, there are occasional differences between the various sources. In natal and horary astrology, these correspondences help to assess the affinity between individuals and places. They are particularly useful in situations involving travel and business. Aries, we have Germany, Poland, Upper Burgundy, Superior, France, England, Denmark, Silesia, Superior, Judea, Palestine, Syria, Sinai, Arabia, and parts of Persia and Austria. For Taurus, we have Greater Poland, Northern Sweden, Russia, Ireland, Switzerland, Lorraine, Campania, Persia, mainly current Iraq, Cyprus, Parthia, Medes, Medes, Cyclades Islands, Lydia, and Ionia. For Gemini, we have Egypt, Phoenicia, Scotland, Flanders, Brabant, Sardinia, Lombardy, West and Southwest England, and the Azores Islands. For Cancer, we have Scotland, Zealand, just Z, not New Zealand, but just Zealand. Huh. Norway, Russia, Holland, and parts of Flanders, Britannia, Kingdom of Granada, which is south of Spain, Armenia, Numidia, Ethiopia, Algeria, and Tunisia. For Leo, we have Bohemia, Alps, South Gaul, Italy, which is also Apulia, Sicily, Ithaca, part of Greece, Chaldea, oh no, Phoenicia, Phonica, Phoenicia, Damascus, the Red Sea, and part of Turkey. For Virgo, we have Greece, southwest France, Croatia, Mesopotamia, particularly Assyria and Athens. For Libra, we have Upper Austria, Duchy of Savoy, Alsace, Alsace, Livonia, African coast of the Red Sea, which is particularly meaning Ethiopia, particularly Ethiopia. Scorpio, Norway, Western Sweden, north of Bavaria, Scotland, Turkey, which they have Cappadocia, Mauritania, Morocco, Libya, Syria, and Judea. For Sagittarius, we have Spain and the Iberian Peninsula in general, Arabia, Hungary, Tuscany, Gaul, Malta, Moravia, Slovenia, Dalmatia. For Capricorn, we have Portugal, Thrace, Macedonia, Albania, Bulgaria, Bavaria, Lithuania, Styria, Saxony, Southeast, Thuringia, the Orkney Islands, and India. For Aquarius, we have the Aragon, parts of Spain, Ethiopia, parts of Bohemia and Bavaria, Russia, Sweden, middle part of Sweden, and Croatia. For Pisces, we have Portugal, Galicia, 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 Calabria, part of Turkey, Ireland, Normandy, northern Egypt. For cities, these attributions are similar to those of countries and regions. Many of them originate with the foundation of the cities, with the sign indicated corresponding to the city's ascendant. Sometimes several signs are attributed to the same city. Aries, Naples, Florence, Genea, Capua Ferrara, Ancona, Verona, Utrecht, Krakow, Marseille, Augusta, Padua, Bergamo, Babylon, Zaragoza, Tortosa, Valladolid, Ciudad Rodrigo, Logreno, Najara. My pronunciation is probably atrocious and I super apologize. Doing my best. Taurus, Bologna, Salerno, Parma, Toro, Garona, Burgos, Novihrad, Trento, Mantua, Senna, Constantinople, Troy, Narbonne, Gerona, Karlstad, Nantes, Leipzig, Palermo, Badajoz, Astorga, Huelva, Alcan. You know, I'm thinking I can't really read the rest of this. It's just so many places, like no idea where they are, if they're even current, if this was ancient. They did mention something about them being of many old places. So I'm going to not read any more of that part, and I will go ahead and in this um yeah, on page 58, and we will start back up in another session, not tonight, with the movement of the planets and the signs, and hopefully finish off chapter 5. um yeah, I hope it's okay. I'm not going to read all the cities. That was a lot. Okay, thanks. Have a good night.